Back up on my bullshit like I'm masterminding Watergate.
If you don't know, are not familiar, or didn't hear, no one told us, it was 50 Cent's new theme song record for his TV show, Power's Origin. Now, the show has a theme song. The theme song initially was released in the middle of the T.I. beef, and it included singer Leon Thomas. Re-released with Fetty Wap. At the tail end of Fetty Wap's new release, his new album Xavier, album that I truly loved. It sounded more R&B than I thought Fetty had ever sounded. It's an interesting move. I wonder if, this is one of those things where I wonder if this came because of the album or this was already established. If this is a move that happened when 50 heard Fetty Wap's album and they said, how about this idea? And he brought this together. I always find it very intriguing when 50 makes certain business moves that reach outside of himself, because he's not, as much as he wanted to be the CEO, head of G-Unit and the guy behind the scenes, I thought he probably struggled more often than not with working with others versus doing you have to do what I need you to do regardless of how you feel about it. Musically, when you're an artist and you're side by side with someone that you have signed, let's say, that has to be a hard position so for me, like 50 Cent collaborating with any artist is always interesting, because I always wonder how that kind of relationship came about. I would say if I ever did an interview with 50, that was probably one of the questions I would ask him quite a bit, is like, how did these collaborations happen? How did these things? Because to me, that's his business mind and saying like, why did that make sense? Because he doesn't seem like the type that does something because it's artsy, because it sounds good, or he thinks it's like, no, this makes sense from a business perspective. There's the line. And what's crazy about that line is that every time that it plays, if you know, you will know. I mean, look, at the end of the day, the theme song is going to play for about 15 to 32 seconds at the absolute most. So I don't think we'll ever get this. So, if I had to guess, this is a favor. This is a helping hand, because that verse, one, I'll tell you, it's a couple things, right? And who knows, maybe 50 just had the record on the stash or had a verse and then put it on there, right? But I'll tell you what I don't understand, because one, it doesn't match the style that he's doing in his album. So it wouldn't be parallel or correlating with the idea of, I just rolled this out, let me show you another version of that and show consistency. And also, it doesn't sound better. I thought the Leon Thomas and 50 Cent back and forth was good. If anything, I needed another rap verse. Like, I would have loved to hear, let's just see. Like I said, I like to play this game where I just kind of like imagine somebody else on this record, but let's say like a Pusha T on this record, like a Clips on this record. That to me is creates a moment. But again, he's not gonna do that because he's on the other side of this whole thing, and that's why this thing matters. But anyways, whatever. We weren't going to get that anyways, and I don't even know why we got this, to be completely honest with you, because it doesn't do it for me.
Subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you want the latest and greatest, do it for the game. Music, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you want the latest and greatest, do it for the game. Music takes. Music takes. These are the great. Music takes. Music takes. These are the brains.